Hi, welcome to our kitchen, and today we're making Chicago-style pork chop sandwiches.
Yeah, and this is one of our favorite Everyplate meals. So the ingredients that we have tonight are not from an Everyplate box. We just like this recipe, so we kept the card so that we could remake it.
Yep.
So this is what we're making. Not sponsored, although Everyplate if you want to, I'm just saying. So what we're going to do first is we're going to cut up the bell pepper and the onion and get that caramelizing in a pan. And when it's nice and toasty and caramelized, we're going to add some garlic and set that aside. All right? All right, let's cut up veggies.
Okay, so now that we chopped up our vegetables, now we're going to add some bacon grease in here and put them in there to cook.
Add at least a good tablespoon. We'll add more if we need it while it cooks.
Yeah.
We're going to start with the onions so that they start to get cooked a little bit more than the bell pepper because we like our onions a little extra caramelized.
Yeah, we do. It's just like good that way, you know?
That literally already smells so good.
It does.
Alright. So on our onions, we're going to season every layer of dinner tonight. So we're going to do some very simple seasoning, salt, and pepper.
Black pepper.
And now after this is cooked for a little while, we'll add the bell peppers.
Now that these onions are perfectly, pretty much golden, we are going to add the bell peppers. Time to stir. Now we're going to let them cook for a bit until they're nice and caramelized.
Alright, now that the onions and bell peppers are nice and caramelized and toasty in here, we're going to add some garlic. Add the garlic. And we'll add a little garlic juice so that it kind of steams the veggies.
Yep. So it gives it more flavor.
And we'll finish this off with a tablespoon of butter. Put as much garlic as your heart desires. Never follow the recipe on the garlic, right?
Yep. Never.
We like to put a good amount.
Yeah.
Alright, and now that the garlic's in there, we're going to finish this off with a tablespoon of butter. And that's going to make the veggies glisten and be super saucy and yummy and just give them life.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to finish this up, put it in the bowl, and then we're going to show you what we're going to do to the pork chops. Alright, so we were gifted Omaha Steak brand pork chops for Christmas, weren't we?
Yep.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these pork chops and we're going to put it in between two pieces of saran wrap and use the flat side of a meat mallet to thin them out.
Yep.
And then we'll season both sides and get them cooked. Alright? So let's get this set up for smashing away at some pork chops.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so what we got here is our pork chops laid out on a paper towel, saran wrap right here. We're going to dry our chops, blot them dry so that they hold the seasoning better. And then we're going to move it to the saran wrap like this. Let's do 3 at a time. We'll do this one. We'll do that. We'll do it like that because we don't want to overcrowd it.
Yeah.
Another thing of saran wrap on top. Okay. And then we take the meat hammer, the flat side, and start pounding it out. Okay, go ahead and give it a smack. Yeah. Okay, stop. Okay.
This side?
No, keep going. We want them thin so that it's easier to eat on the sandwich. Right? keep stopping and then like putting your saran wrap back, okay?
Yep.
Okay, let me see it. Just see where we're at here. The other thing you can do is as you're kind of pounding these out is go like that. See how I'm kind of flattening it to the edges?
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty good. So this one's flat, you can see compared to these. And now we're going to flatten out all the rest of them and season them.
Yep.
Alright?
Alright, now that all the pork chops are flattened, we are now going to season them.
Yep, we're going to season them with seasoning salt and pepper, sticking with the theme of our seasoning salt. I love using seasoning salt.
Yep.
I think it's just better than like regular salt.
Yep. And you're also going to be seasoning it with onion powder and garlic powder.
Garlic powder, yeah. So seasoning salt, pepper, garlic powder. Ooh, that doesn't have a thing.
It does not.
It does not have a shaky thing, so I'm going to
Kind of sprinkle
I'm
it.
just going to sprinkle it myself. And then the other thing that we have from Everyplate boxes and getting so many of them is something called fry seasoning. If you don't have fry seasoning, that's fine. You don't need it. You can use just the seasonings we've been using. But I like using this because it's what their recipe called for and everything, and since I have extra, might as well.
Yeah.
But if you don't
it's
have
super
it,
good.
don't worry. It is super good. It gives it a lot of flavor. And we're going to put this seasoning on both sides. Alright, so now in the same pan that we cooked the veggies, we're going to cook the pork chops. I wiped out the excess garlic that kind of got left behind because that will burn. So this is warmed up to like a medium-low, medium. We'll go a little higher if we need to, but I don't want it to be too hot because it is cast iron. And cast iron has a tendency to get really hot. So we're going to put a drizzle of olive oil in there. And we're going to move our seasoned flattened pork chops in. Okay, so now that these have reached an internal temperature of 145, we're going to take them out of the pan, and in the same pan as the pork chops, we're going to make our au jus for dipping. So let's get these out of the pan. This one needs a little more time, and we'll make that au jus. Okay, so we put 2 tablespoons of butter in here, 1 part of Johnny's French dip, and we're going to put 2 waters and make the au jus in the same pan as we cooked the pork chops. Okay, so we're going to put mayonnaise on the bread. We're going to put a pork chop on there, on the bottom, like that. We're going to put our onions and bell pepper mixture on top. Make sure you get bell peppers.
It's going to be so yummy.
And put the lid on, and that is our sandwich. And now dip it and take a bite. We got loaded potato salad on the side, au jus that we made. What do you think? So that's what that looks like. Alright guys, we hope you enjoy.
We hope you enjoy. Bye.
Bye, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
See you guys later.